Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and welcome back to some more Nioh walkthrough, real walkthrough, not a playthrough with my skill build. And yeah, welcome back. And today we're going to be taking on another main mission, the Demon of Mount Hiei. So here we go, this is going to be the last mission for this region. And yeah, we do have to fight like a mini boss before we get to, well, we don't have to, you can actually skip them. You'll see what I'm talking about once you get there. We got a fox here. These guys are actually pretty annoying. They can get annoying. So yeah, the reason why we came up here, there's a chest. It's one of the main reasons. Next up here there is gonna be a Kodama. Not here, a little bit higher up. Watch out for this guy. And the Kodama is right here. Okay. So it's our first Kodama. We can't go through here. Let's try to squeeze through the tree here. We'll cut it. Alright. You see this big ass crystal and you see an enemy right next to it that's being buff bombed. If you actually destroy this crystal, you can kill the enemies are getting buffed by it, so that's pretty cool. And instead of going straight, we're gonna kind of go around here. It'll all lead to the same place eventually, so it doesn't really matter. This is a little underground path. Get more treasure in the bottom here. Here's a skeleton that's playing dead. If you have a I don't know any like other weapons as well, because I rarely use them. Like, probably use them like once or twice just to try out their movesets, which that was a long time ago, so I don't remember that either. There's a mage here, you can just snipe him. But yeah, the only weapon that I really know, it's the twin sword. I was gonna say dual swords and twin swords. It became the twin swords. Yeah, the dual blades. That's all I know. The dual wielding blades, the katanas. I kind of know how the one-handed katana work as well, because if you wanted to use like the Ninja Gaiden Ryu Hayabusa, the Izuna drop thing, you can only perform it by using a one-handed sword. So that's how I know. Right here there's 3 mages. I prefer to try to snipe 2 of them if possible. Alright, because I don't want them to be blasting like magic at me while I'm trying to take care of the other ones. So if possible, try to kill 1. You know, that's snipe 1, and then try to do a second one if you can. If you can't, then you know, just fight them. If you're having trouble with them, they're not really tough, but their spells can get annoying. There's like slow spells that they can hit on you, so your character moves slow. It's like getting tangled in the spider webs. So yeah, if you're having trouble with them, you can also use your spirit animal. So yeah, but you shouldn't have too much of a problem with them because they don't really have much defense, so they go down pretty fast. Alright, so see, this is the crystal that we destroyed earlier with the whole Cyclops. And yeah, we pretty much cleared part 1 over there. Number 2 is over here, kind of we're leading towards the second main-ish area. There's also a Kodama over here if we kind of backtrack a little bit. Down there, that was the first area. There's a skeleton over here. This is probably my favorite map in the whole game. I know I said that, like, I think I said that about the other one when it was also raining, the Spirit Stone Slumber one. But this one, man, when I went to Japan, when me and my sister went to Kyoto, that place is so damn beautiful. I really like the temples there. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like all the old school looking Japanese style buildings and whatnot. It's just really, I don't know, I really like it. You can ring the bell, which is kind of sad. Demon Bell. For those of you guys who play Sekiro, you know what I'm talking about. If you come over here to the back and also try to snipe the skeleton in the head. Cool. And here's the Cyclops. Yeah, snipe the guy that was on the bridge so he doesn't throw fire bombs at you while you're trying to take down the Cyclops. But yeah, in Japan so far I've been to Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto. And my favorite, I gotta say, it's gotta be Kyoto. At first I was all about like anime and shit, you know, so like Tokyo was like Akihabara was the thing. But then like when I went the second time was with my sister, and then she was like, man, you can find the anime shit anywhere. There's just you need to go sightseeing. So went sightseeing and ended up liking Japan a little bit more for more than just anime stuff. Yeah, and also my friend told me, he was like, if you go to Japan for anime stuff, you're gonna be disappointed. That was like my mindset when I was after the first time. There's a guy hiding here, you can snipe him. Headshot and he's dead. So after like the first time, which was Tokyo, and I mainly just went there for the anime stuff. And like after that, I was just mainly about anime stuff until I asked more about it, and then people were like, it's not all about that, you know, there's more to it. And now I'm like, alright, the second time I go, I'm gonna keep my mind open. I'm not gonna be like fucking one-track mind about just animating. So yeah. Now I ended up liking like the old school Japan stuff. That's actually what made me want to play Nioh again, because Nioh, it's all about like the feudal Japan thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, because I love Sekiro. I think it's like I'm right now. Okay, right here before I start like going on and off about my story again. You want to swing around here. There's a Kappa. Just slap his ass at me. Motherfucker, you can die. Try to steer him away from the center where that crystal is, because you don't want to be fighting this guy near it, because you're going to trigger like these two to come after you. Do a charge attack if you have a charge attack with whatever weapon you're using. If you're following my build, then you can just do a charge attack with your dual swords and then break the crystal. After you break the crystal, those two guys will go down just like that. So you don't have to be fighting a freaking a regular Oni and a fucking Cyclops at the same time. I think they get healed if the stone is still there. So yeah, they're like getting healed as you try to take them down. So yeah, just break the crystal and they're all dead. There's one of the Umrida fiends down there, which we will take care of in a bit. Watch out for this skeleton. But yeah, like I was saying, I really like Nioh and not Nioh. Well, I like Nioh too, but I really like Sekiro and Bloodborne. And then like Bloodborne was my top, and then fucking Sekiro came out. Now I'm like torn between the two of them. Oh shit. I feel like I would not hesitate to pick Sekiro if you can actually customize your character. Like if you can choose what it looks like, I feel like that would just win right away for me. But the thing about it, it's like you have to play as a set character. So that's the thing that kind of like... And here's a Kodama, by the way. So that's like the thing that made me a little bit torn between the two. Because in Bloodborne, you can like, you can make your own character and everything. Like you can change its clothes, like hairstyle, face, whatnot. But in Sekiro, you're stuck with playing as Sekiro, which is not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's pretty cool. But I'm just more used to like from soft games being able to like customize your character, because you can do it from Demon Souls all the way up to Bloodborne, and Sekiro is like the only one they kind of made a set character for. So yeah, that's like the only thing that has me fighting with Bloodborne, I guess. Like it's like the two is just kind of tied there. But I think if I had to pick one, it's I don't know, man. Actually, I thought I knew, but I don't. I'm gonna be a little bit biased. I'm gonna say Sekiro because I like Japan. Because Bloodborne's like I'm pretty sure you're in London or England because of all the Victorian stuff. And they also have the freaking clock tower that looks like the Big Ben, but it's just, you know, Bloodborne style. Take down this guy, stab him. Alright. And then this area is pretty much clear. Except for this guy. I like Nioh as well. Nioh 2, T-O-O, not number 2. I mean, I like Nioh number 2 from what I've experienced in the beta. But yeah, like Nioh in general, it's feudal Japan, you know, what I like, old school Japan stuff. The only thing that's like Nioh 1, it's like Sekiro, you know, you're stuck with kind of like character. I mean, you can kind of change his hair, that's pretty much it. I mean, well, my bad. You can change his armor and stuff too, but his face is pretty much stuck the same way. That's like one thing about me in like RPG games. Like if you can't change the way the character looks, that's one thing that bothers me a little bit. It's not like a huge like thing that goes on or whatnot, but it just bothers me a little bit. Here are like 3 enemies that's chilling. Charge attack all 3 of them, so they die. And there's also a guy with bombs up here, so I'm gonna try to snipe him before he throws his shit at me. Cool. And we're backtracking a little bit here. That's where the crystal, the second crystal, was at. All right, we fought the Kappa that was like fucking taunting us with his ass, and then those two, the Cyclop and the regular Oni that was on the side with the crystal. That's where that area was. Okay. Right here, be careful because there's in the corner there's an ambush. Alright, so yeah, that's like the thing about like these games. I know I'm like going back and forth between like the guides and the story, but you know I gotta focus on the guides as well, not just talk about my story. So yeah, I mean, main thing is just gameplay. If it feels weird, then that's like, I don't care if you can customize your character. Like the gameplay's gotta feel right. And Sekiro, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Demon Souls, they got those down, so that was fine. Demon Souls 2 was, no, not Demon Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 was a little bit weird. Right here, I'm gonna fight this Cyclop because on the other side there's a fiend, the Amrita fiends, and I feel like fighting this guy is a lot easier than fighting those guys. So yeah. And I mean, I could bait this guy away and just try to destroy the crystal, but I didn't want to risk getting whacked. Like if he ends up like chasing after me and gets me, I didn't want to die. And the reason why I chose to fight the Cyclops over the Fiend is because the Cyclops is easier to avoid, like its attacks, than the Fiend. Because sometimes I fuck up dodging like those yokai fiends and then screw myself. Because they can one shot. Because the ones with axe, they can one shot. Well, for me at least, because I'm wearing light armor. If you guys just barely joined in, I'm actually wearing light armor. This is just layered armor, like what you're seeing here. So it's like you get to choose what you look like, but underneath is still like whatever armor that you originally chose, which for me is the archer set. I'm gonna pull this guy over. They're not getting buffed by anything, so I'm gonna have to fight them legitly. Anyways, the one thing that I have with Nioh itself, I don't know how Nioh 2 will play out, but Nioh 1, there's like a difficulty spike, I think, for me. Like once you take on like NG plus or whatever, or if you don't change armor at all, or like if you don't upgrade your armor, not just your weapon, if you don't upgrade your armor at all, I feel like you're at a disadvantage because you take a lot of damage. Where in Souls, you basically like the enemies pretty much do the same damage to you. Whether like, if you're level 1, they're just gonna do the same damage to you like throughout the whole game, more or less, you know. But for Nioh, if you're staying at level 1, like you pass like the 2 missions in the beginning, and then the 3rd mission, all of a sudden like enemies can 2-shot your ass and stuff like that. So that's like the only problem I have like with Nioh. It's like the only problem. So you're gonna have to like constantly worry about your gear and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean it's not like a big thing. I'm just like nitpicking here, but yeah, sometimes I forget to change my armor or upgrade my armor, and I go into the next mission and I just completely get wrecked because my gear is like 10 levels below. I'm trying to destroy this crystal as quickly as possible. Almost died. But I don't want the damn Nioh to be freaking healing and shit while I'm trying to take it down, you know. So that's why I took down that crystal. If you somehow die and come back, the crystal will not be there anymore. If you kill the Nioh and you die somewhere else, the Nioh will not respawn as well either. Okay, so that's the thing I want to point out there. And this Nioh fights exactly the same as the one we fought before as a boss. Okay, so we can kind of use the same strategy, except there's no roof to protect us from the lightning this time, so we're gonna have to dodge it manually. So same thing, try to attack its stomach, try to break its stamina and get some combo in when it's glowing like that. But the lightning, you can basically just dodge it by going around them. Same thing, saying when it's doing the lightning breath attack and try and get in close, break the stamina, get some combos in. Back off, because he's gonna, when he recovers its stamina, it's gonna summon the lightning twice. So yeah, basically it's like I said, it's the same fight without the roof. So you're gonna have to like be careful about attacking him when he's like doing his lightning attacks. You're gonna actually have to avoid lightning attacks now. The ones from the sky at least. The breath attack, you can pretty much just step to the side, get to his stomach, and then hit him, break his stamina that way. And there you go. That's how you take down the Nioh. It seems a lot easier than what it really is, but trust me, this one might be a little bit of a challenge, just because there's no rooftop to protect us. So we actually have to watch when the lightning comes down. We can't just sit in the beginning of the map and just take him on there without really have to worry about the lightning coming down when he screams. So aside from that, it's basically the same fight. And we get to access this room now since we broke the crystal. I mean, you could, if you want to just come here and not fight the Nioh, that's cool as well. You can just break the crystal and you can jump straight down. It will not chase you. Alright? So, yeah. If that's what you want to do, you can do that. You don't have to fight him. If you're having trouble with him, you don't have to fight him. Okay? Just a little like heads up there, because he can be frustrating, especially in a tiny little area. So that ladder takes us back up here. Okay, that's where we fought the Nioh down there, but we haven't really explored down here yet, so we will explore it now. Come on. Hey, still got him. I thought I was gonna miss. Okay, cool. There's a fox here. Try to get some damage in, because these guys jump around a lot. Okay, this right here, it's gonna be like a shortcut. There's a mage on the side over here. You can snipe him. I highly recommend you snipe him. Because you don't want to be dealing with him and the wolf at the same time. Because the wolf is kind of a drag. And here is the second mage. And so yeah, you just run in there. I'm pretty sure there's a really high chance of you dying. Unless, you know, you're just that good. Which I don't want to say I am. Because I do get wrecked by stupid shit in this game. So yeah. And here is a regular Oni. And if you guys are wondering why I dodge into their like overhead attack, it's because I'm trying to get the buff where if I successfully evade an oncoming dodge from an enemy, I get attack boost thanks to my skill. And basically I just upgrade like every low stance skill and passive skill that's on the dual blade tree. I don't bother with the mid stance or high stance. So yeah, I suggest you guys just pick one stance and then just go with that. There's a hidden wall here. Oh no, do we have to fight it? Oh, we gotta fight it. Alright. You wanted to do this the hard way, eh? Alright, top off my health, just in case. So these guys, they're not really tough. I guess you can kind of say they're like the one-eye Cyclopses. They hit hard, but their movements are just really slow. And I think it's pretty easy. Like, they don't have much like complicated moves. This guy has his rock throw if you're far away, his arm swings, that's pretty much it. Down there, that's where the shrine is at, and it's also the place where we're gonna rest before the boss fight, so we can regain all our healing items, and we can also maybe level up. Almost forgot about this chest. And this takes you out pretty much right in front of the boss door. You come up here and you go over up these stairs, and beyond this door it's where the boss is. So yeah. And you thought I forgot about this item? Just kidding, I didn't. Or maybe I did. But the point is, I got it now, so it's all good. And I'm just gonna retrace my step here and show you guys where the shortcut is. Basically, it's a straight shot. I already showed you guys when I went to the boss door. But yeah, you just come down here. The chest thing was actually a mistake because I forgot that about the chest. So from the ladder, you go down here, come down here. Don't go to the chest, don't go into the right side. Just follow this straight path. And boom, we are at the shrine. Alright. So yeah, and this is where we came from before, from the underground path. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can do some leveling and some well, not weapon armor upgrading, just to see if I can equip some new shit if possible. Okay, so I added some body just in case that I do want to switch to the bowman armor, whatever it is, like the next rank of the archer one. And let's use our prestige tokens, or points, my bad. This ain't Call of Duty. So okay, that seems better. There's also the fact that there's like different skills, so that's pretty much it. It's just this is just me trying to figure out this new shit I can wear. So yeah. Anyways, basically this is gonna wrap it up for this video. There's not gonna be any more action. This is just me trying to figure out what to do with the stuff I got. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this video has been entertaining or helpful or enjoyable, and if you all found at least one of those qualities to be in this video, then hey, stay tuned for more. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Holmes out.